If you've been looking for the best products to tone your blonde hair at home with no damage, then stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. If you happen to be new here, I'm Cam, and if you're a fellow beauty lover into all things hair, makeup, and skincare, then you've come to the right place. So make sure to stick around and join the Cam fam by hitting that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the bell too so that you don't miss any videos. So for today's video, I want to share with you guys all of my little secrets, tips, whatever you want to call it, about toning blonde hair at home. So obviously I'm blonde, and I've been blonde since I started getting highlights, I don't know, it's been over a decade. It's been a really long time that I've been trying to maintain super light, bright blonde hair. And trust me, I tried that Shimmer Lights shampoo way back in the day. That ain't it. So what I'm gonna share with you guys today are products that are gonna tone your hair and are gonna help repair and strengthen it as well. Because if you do dye your hair blonde like I do, then you know all the damage that comes with it. And the last thing you wanna do is dry your hair out. Now, personally, I tend to go a little lighter on the toning because I do like to have this sort of golden California blonde. That's totally my jam. But I've also toned it to a white blonde at times. So I'm gonna also share with you guys a spectrum of toning products, whether you want a little bit of toning just to beat a little bit of brassiness, or if you want that full-on super toned look. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can also customize how much you tone your blonde hair. So I stumbled across this I'm recording, right? Okay. So I stumbled across this first product when I went on a bit of a Guy Tang kick and was obsessed with everything he did and wanted to know what he used on people's hair. And I noticed that he used this brand a lot. So this is the Pravana, the Perfect Blonde Toning Mask. So I definitely prefer to use masks instead of toning shampoos because you do want to leave a toning product in your hair for a few minutes for it to work in your hair. And since most of us don't tend to leave shampoo in for very long, but you'll probably be using a mask for 3 to 5 minutes in the shower anyway, you might as well get the benefits of toning while you're using a mask. And so when I'm toning with a mask like this, I will actually bring it up to my roots, which I feel tend to get more brassy sometimes than the ends of the hair because I'm not toning it that often. So just getting that extra moisture from the mask as well by the root is nice sometimes. So with this mask, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it on my finger. Oh Lord, this might not work so well. But this one's very, very purple. So with this mask, you are supposed to leave it on for 5 minutes. And when I have done a full 5 minutes with it, my hair will become tinged with purple. It is that strong. I need to wipe this off. So this mask is super de-duper purple and will tone the living daylights out of your hair. So I've used this, left it on for the full 5 minutes before, and actually had some purple streaks in my hair. So I would be careful with this one if you don't want your hair to turn purple. But if you're looking for something that's intensely toning and super intensely moisturizing, then this mask is really, really good for that. I personally thankfully only bought a little travel size of it because this is too much toning for me. I just spit. It will turn your hair very cool toned very, very quickly. So if you're after that super ashy platinum blonde, you don't even mind if a couple of your hairs are purple for a couple days, then this is the mask for you. It's also super nourishing, especially for overly bleached blonde hair. It really makes it feel soft and moisturized because it's got coconut oil in it, cocoa seed butter. This one was just really moisturizing as well, which is why I wanted to use it, but ultimately it was just too toning for me. So if you're more on the opposite end of the spectrum like I am, where you want to be blonde and you obviously don't want to be brassy, but you do want to maintain somewhat of a golden sunny tone to your hair, then I'm going to recommend this Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Tone Enhancing Bonding Mask. This is for cool blondes. So if you take a look at the color of this product compared to the other one that I showed you, because I wanted to show you how purple it was, this one's a little more on this lilac lavender color. So it definitely doesn't have as much of that purple pigment as the other mask does. I would also say this one's a little bit lighter of a consistency than the other one, where the other one's like a very heavy moisturizing mask. This one's a little bit lighter on the moisture, but I actually really like it because, as you can see, they're calling it a bonding mask. Now, that's not to be confused with Olaplex or anything like that, but this does have succinic acid in it, which actually is studied a lot and used a lot in Japanese hair care. And succinic acid basically gives your hair that like flexibility and fluidity and shine that like healthy hair has. So I feel like when I use this mask, it definitely gives my hair like shine and makes it feel very like flexible and just kind of like malleable like healthy hair does, as opposed to when you have damaged hair and it's very like stiff and straw-like. Again, it's a very lightweight mask as well, so it also just leaves my hair very like bouncy and weightless. And so actually, a lot of you guys have asked me whether I've tried the new Olaplex 4P toning shampoo, because the Olaplex shampoo is like my staple shampoo. But since I don't like tone my hair that frequently, I actually found another product that I could use in conjunction with my Olaplex shampoo, and with any product for that matter. And it actually lets you customize how toned you want your hair to be. And I'm talking about the OGX Purple Toning Drops. So these are great because it's literally just like purple pigment mixed with some like hydrolyzed keratin and castor oil and just some other conditioning ingredients. And so the directions actually say that you can mix this with any shampoo, conditioner, or cream-based styling product. And you can also choose to rinse it out or leave it in depending on what you're mixing it with. So that's really cool because if you just want like a slight bit of toning, you can use like just 2 drops of this. And if you want like to super tone your hair, you can use like 10 drops of this. And you can totally mix it with shampoo. So sometimes when I just have like a little bit of brass at my roots, I'll mix a couple drops of this with my Olaplex shampoo and then maybe like leave it in for a minute or 2. And that way I can just like tone some brass right by my root if I want to. But you could also, for example, mix this with like an oil that you're gonna leave in your hair. So you would just take a couple drops of that, mix it with like the oil in your palm, and spread it through your hair. And so it's totally customizable. So what I like to do is sometimes I'll use the toning drops with my Olaplex shampoo, especially if I have brassiness at the root. Sometimes if I just want like an overall nice cool tone and a little bit of extra moisture, I'll use the Blonde Me mask. And honestly, I'm not gonna be repurchasing this again because it was just like way too toning for me. So if you're looking for something that's gonna give you a very cool tone, then I recommend the Pravana mask or using a bunch of these drops with your shampoo or conditioner. And on the other hand, if you want a lighter toning effect to your hair, then I recommend the Blonde Me mask or just using a couple of these drops with like your shampoo or conditioner. So that's it, my beauties. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And if you found it helpful, then please hit that like button down below for me because it really helps my small channel grow. And let me know down below in the comments what other videos you guys want to see from me. So by now you're probably sitting there trying to figure out what you want to watch next. So you might like one of these 2 videos. And click on my face right here to subscribe and join the Cam fam. Thank you so much for tuning in, my lovelies. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.